I like Red Velvet. I take that back. I love Red Velvet. Red Velvet is amazing. That's not surprising. The surprising part is, if I like a group so much, why for like about a year did I just listen to the old shit I already knew and nothing new? I think that's more revealing about at least my character, is that like, why did I stop? I just listened to all the shit I already liked and nothing new. And so even today, like right now, we got requests coming in for beatbox and we have other requests for vocalists and stuff. And I'm going against the grain. I'm going against the requests and against what people are actually asking for. And I'm just going back to me in the past. What was me 16 months ago very happy about? Red Velvet is one of those groups. So we're checking it out. I don't know if this song is good or not, but Red Velvet, I will say, is, as I have said in the past, because I repeat myself, I think Red Velvet is the most versatile girl group I've ever heard. Versatility, like one track to another, from like happy, silly, goofy, shiny shit to like very slow R&B, almost trippy sounding. A lot of different sounds. Yeah. I think Blackpink historically kind of has the heaviest sound, but it's kind of just they have the heavy sound and the light sound, heavy and light. But Red Velvet just has all these weird fucking sounds, man. Like so radically different, you would not think it's the same group at all. That's not to put one against another. It's just to show how a female ensemble group can approach the same type of shit differently. The same type of shit being making music. All right, let's go. Future. Lyric video, let's go. I already like it. It's just, where does it go? But I already like the fact that when the little snaps came in, the bass was not predictable. It's boom, ba-da-doom, boom, ba-da-doom. It's good, and it's not just good, but it's also like OSTs sometimes can be a little weird as far as energy wise, but I like this. It's almost got, it doesn't sound 80s, but it does, and that's the dumbest fucking thing I'm gonna say. But when you listen to it, it really could be anything. It could be 80s, 90s, 2000s, current, right? But for some reason, if I was to hear this in an 80s movie, I would be like, oh yeah, this belongs here. But I don't think it sounds 80s. Does that make any sense at all? I don't know. Yeah, nothing makes sense here. I think also maybe this is one of those bad translation videos. It does have a really sick groove, like a really sick slowness to it. Between that fucking bass line and the background guitar and the keys, there's no way to put this that is not like elitist. If you've ever played bass or played with bass players and been focused on their parts, or you've ever composed a song, this will catch you off guard on where the bass is. The difficulty is not high. Like when someone writes the line, the bass part's not hard. It's just unexpected. And a lot of times the secret to composition is stop trying to be impressive and just write something that's cool. And the bass line is super awesome. And the guitar is just regular old, like, to me, like slow. It's like slow funk. I mean, it depends on like if you want to call it R&B or chill or whatever. But that muted guitar, single lines, you know, I think some big fat synthesizer. I'm just assuming that these lyrics are translated fucking poorly. This is like some, you know, way back in the day, all your bass are belong to us translation. All right, well, that's that. What's up, Bigfoot? It's weird. It's a weird song to me. It's weird because I think that just main section, like the main verse section, the song with that bass line, a little bit of guitar in the background, I think that's the strongest part. It doesn't really, the song's much louder once the synth comes in with the synth melody, which is also good, but this is a soundtrack. I definitely think it sounds like a soundtrack, and it sounds like a good soundtrack. Like, this is really good just behind video, like anything. This is like, it's because it's not overbearing. It doesn't make you focus on it, but it's a really good background track, but it's actually strong. And it's good. It's good. Now, some of the OST stuff I've listened to has been like a little weak. Sorry, not weak as in poorly composed, but weak as in, I don't know, I don't really ever want to listen to it again. I can listen to this again. I could definitely listen to it again. Don't think I would choose to put it on. I kind of would like it to be a suggested song, like from Spotify. If Spotify's like, oh yeah, here's this song again, and be like, oh yeah, this song's dope. But don't know if I would actually go out to like turn it on. Which, that being said, right, we can be very clear. Not even close to one of my favorite Red Velvet songs. Not even close. There's so many great Red Velvet songs. I think maybe Red Velvet songs are so strong in general that probably this is towards the bottom of the list. But I haven't gone through all the Red Velvet that I've heard. I should do that at some point. Which means I'll never do it. It means I'll never do that. Interesting. My favorite thing was the bass line, honestly. Obviously the vocals, but when you're dealing with pop music, the vocals have to be there. So it's like, outside of the vocals, what's my favorite thing? Bass line. Bass line, number one. Short, sweet, to the point. I'm out.